Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Grace's F. Last time, we got back to Lhant after we fought Esmeralda, and we are headed into the Study Manor in order to discuss our next move. After that, we're probably going to go do all sorts of side quests, I'm sure. We already got one for Frederick, actually, to go to the manor and find his handkerchief.
Asbel, I need to speak with Sophie for a moment.
Can't you just say you have to go to the bathroom together? I mean, that's the excuse you usually use.
Started without us?
No, that's fine.
Thanks. We'll be right back. Come on, Sophie. What is it? Well, I just wanted to say that I'm happy.
And you couldn't say that you were happy in front of, us? That's a little weird.
You're happy?
Yeah, thank you. I think it's kind of strange as well, Sophie.
I'm happy you didn't die.
Well, yeah, me too.
If you had sacrificed yourself, we wouldn't be able to talk like this. Just thinking about it makes me sad. Is dying sad?
That's actually a really good question. I would say that dying is only sad for the people left behind, but then again, I guess it depends on the type of death that happened. You know, I've never really felt that funerals are sad occasions, because there can be a lot of really beautiful things that happen in funerals. I've always kind of felt they should be a celebration of life, rather than a, oh, this sucks moment.
Yeah. I mean, once someone dies, they're gone. You can't talk to them or tell them stupid jokes or do anything. I mean, what if we all died and you never saw us again? Think about it.
Well, that kind of happened to her once. Although, granted, she didn't really... That must be the reason it's so hard for Sophie, because she died once and then she just came back 7 years later. So I don't know if she actually understands what dying really is.
I don't want to think about it. It makes my chest heavy. It makes me hurt.
Well, that's sadness for you.
See?
Oh, there you go.
You do know what it means.
If you all died, I would be sad.
Well, that's how we feel every time you try to sacrifice yourself.
Even Asbel?
Well, of course.
Especially Asbel. I think he's more concerned than any of us. That's why he was so angry at you.
Being sad made him angry?
Well, sadness leads to anger, and anger leads to doubt. Or actually, that's not the way it goes. I am such a bad Star Wars fan.
Well, remember when you vanished 7 years ago? He acted the same way then. I tried to talk to him, but it only made things worse. And so I just waited around and cried a lot. And blamed Asbel, I suppose.
That's interesting. Why did you blame Asbel, other than for not handling his emotions very well? But very clearly, Asbel wasn't the one that killed anyone.
I realized he was hurting just like me, and getting mad was all he could do. Men are bad at feelings. Sometimes getting angry is all they really know.
That is unfortunately true, actually.
He was angry because he was sad? That's strange.
Honestly, you're not much good at expressing feelings either.
I'm not?
So Sophie is like me, because I'm not very emotional either. Maybe I'm a secret robot Martian ninja.
Geez, how long are they gonna stay out there?
I'll go see what's up.
Oh, look at Asbel. That's actually really interesting, that Asbel was sitting at the Lord of Lhant's chair, even though Hubert is technically the Marshal and the one in charge. So I find it kind of interesting that Asbel was... I mean, they didn't really talk about how Asbel got to be there. I think it may be a sign that Hubert's kind of accepted Asbel as the natural leader of the team. But I'm talking to everybody. What do you have to say? Well, you'll be waiting a while. This game is only like half over. Actually, I don't know how close it is to being the end, but someone did tell me that at this point you can kind of go on to the end of the game, but you probably shouldn't. And I don't plan to. Hey there, talky people. You said talk for a second.
I'm bad
Also,
at
it's dark out
feelings.
here.
No. You're not bad at feelings. You just have a hard time telling people what you really think. You know, you've probably spent too much time with Asbel. He's always been the same way. It'll be alright. You just have to talk to him. That way, you can find out why he feels the way he does. Do you know what I mean?
Hey there, are you guys still talking?
Asbel, Hey, Sophie needs to talk to you right now, if you don't mind.
Oh, she does?
Go on.
You've been spending too much time with Asbel. Go spend some time with Asbel.
Okay, I'll see you guys inside whenever you're done.
Hey there. So tell me, what's going on?
Sharia. She said that I had to talk to you.
She did? Sharia, I swear.
Asbel, do you think that we are the same?
Is that what Sharia said? Yeah, I guess we're kind of the same. We both make
Asbel,
up
you have
our
no idea what
minds
you're
and
answering, though.
refuse to listen to anyone. You think you're the only one who can destroy Lambda, and I'm determined to pull it off anyway. And without you having to die. Hold on, I'm not finished yet. You have so much life left, Sophie. You have so many things to see and learn. And that's why you can't run around trying to sacrifice yourself all the time. You know? I mean, that makes sense, right? I'm sure there are all kinds of things you'd like to see and do.
There are some things that I would like to see.
And do.
I want to see the Sopharias become a blossom gale.
Oh, that's right. I remember. We talked about that when you planted them.
I don't remember that.
There's still so much in this world that you need to experience for yourself. So that's why you can't die yet. All of these things are waiting for you. We're just getting started. Your life and ours.
Thank goodness. I thought you were angry at me.
Oh, well,
Sharia said that you get angry when you're sad.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that I do.
I'm glad that you weren't really angry. I want you.
That's such a good effect of the
always
little
be
blushing effect
happy.
they have.
Now and forever.
I guess I could use a lecture, too.
It's a little sad that
Okay,
Sherry
come
could never
on.
talk to Asbel
We
about
should
this.
get back before they send out a search party for us. So, let's go, all right?
Okay.
I do think that's probably the biggest problem that Sophie is having right now, is just that she does not understand the concept of death, because the last time she died, she came back. And, you know, it's something that's natural for her, and she doesn't understand what the big deal is.
Let's start by establishing what we know.
So, what's going on with Lambda now?
Well, he's going down towards the, like, core of the
We
planet.
should assume that Lambda is already at the Lustalia. The path is open, and his powers have grown. He has no reason to wait.
Then this is our last chance to stop him. If he manages to fuse with the core...
Well, I think we know where we stand. Next question. Do we possess the strength to defeat Lambda? Without sacrificing Sophie, of course.
This whole time I thought we were fighting Richard. So it's possible we didn't go all out when we fought him before, you know? But I think I have an idea about that.
About how to go all out?
Remember how Lambda split off from Richard and hopped into Emerald?
I do remember that. I thought that's when we could go all out and actually destroy Lambda, but we blew it.
Maybe we can make him do it again.
And then rescue Richard while they're separated.
I think it might be possible.
If Lambda doesn't have a
Regardless, we must
host...
prepare ourselves for the worst-case scenario.
No, I won't let it come to that. I won't.
Poor Asbel, I was just trying to save everybody.
Everyone, there's something we must do before we leave. Going to the Lost Talia will be like entering Lambda himself. If we aren't prepared, there's a chance his mind will overwhelm us.
Oh, interesting. I hadn't even considered that. I still don't fully think I understand it.
We all need to go to the meadow. Together.
The meadow? You mean the place we first met?
If Sophie thinks it will help, then we should go.
Okay, let's take this meeting to the meadow.
We're gonna make a friendship pact. Friendship can come over anything. So, I am going to do all of the yummy side quests, but the meadow is right here, so I'll go to it. I just won't go down to the Lostalia until I've visited the whole world. I'm also not entirely sure that I will show all of the side quests, because, you know, a lot of them are just go and do this and pull up this thing, and that seems really boring. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, what is it that we want here? I looked last time, and I didn't actually have anything to turn in, but... Let's look at requests real quick. They want animal glue, pudding, and a rusted nail. So we'll see if we can make those real quick. Hopefully we can. That'll be amazing. I'll probably do that in every city and just sort of run around until I hit whatever I'm supposed to hit, because that will be good. But let's go ahead and go to the meadow. But I probably will just hit all the cities, do all the side quests, but I'm not really sure that I will necessarily see them. Because, I mean, not see them. Of course I'll see them. I'm not sure that I will show them. Because, well, why? You know, I don't particularly think seeing me turn in quests is going to be the most interesting thing in the world for you guys to see. If you guys want to see it, I can certainly show it. I just don't really think that that will be the most fun you could have in your YouTube experience. And I care about you guys. I don't want to waste your time. Please ignore the fact that I just made you see me go through Windows for several minutes. Hey there.
You dare stand in our way!
I think we need to focus a little more on our teamwork.
Teamwork?
Cooperating with your companions.
I agree. I'll begin preparing daily teamwork training schedules for everyone immediately.
Wow, how regimented.
Ah, Hubert. You're such a goobert. See, that was funny. I made it funny.
Is there
Really?
something special about the meadow?
All 3 types of Elith gather there.
Oh, that's
There are
interesting.
Really places like that?
Wait, is something like that unusual?
Because of the Valkanus, some areas tend to just overflow with elephant stuff.
Huh. It all makes sense now. I guess that's why the flowers bloom there year-round.
Yes, exactly. When I first fought Lambda ages ago, I decided to sleep there in order to regenerate the Elith I lost in the battle.
And then, Asbel and I came along and woke you up 7 years ago, correct?
No, I awoke because Lambda had become active again.
Nice try, Hubert.
Well,
Well, that's interesting. Oh, there's the rusted nail already. So you could go back to being... red lavender. Well, this guy looks kind of scary. I'm not going to fight these guys unless I have to, though. Because, man, I mean, aren't these guys from the beginning of the game?
This won't take long.
I just play, like, boom and they're dead.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. It is. I do love it when games do that. They'll actually leave an area near the beginning of the game completely unchanged, just so you can come back later and be like, "Oh, okay, boom, 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 I win." And it really makes you kind of see the progress you've made throughout the game. I really love that when they do things like that. That's a little depressing. That water in the background looks completely fake. So much of this game looks so beautiful, and that's just is very obviously textured.
First, I'm going to absorb the Eleth here,
Don't kill the flowers.
and then I'll
be
share it
terrible.
with you. This will let us combat the effects of Lambda's mind.
Combat the effects of Lambda's mind? That's kind of a... I guess that's a normal sentence. It just sounds weird. But that's really good, because we saw how fast Esmeralda fell to, like, Lambda's
Let's
influence.
begin.
Wow, it's totally warm.
It's like standing in sunlight.
Yes.
Sophie.
Okay, we should be ready now.
Sophie has given us the power we need to face Lambda in our final showdown. If we use it wisely, there will be no need for Sophie to be sacrificed.
Good deal.
I'll be all like, pow! And then Lambda will be all like, no!
We're all in this together, Sophie. So just promise that you won't do anything foolish.
All right,
Good deal.
let's do it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to press the button. I didn't feel like I'd have to press the button in order to acknowledge a yeah. That's silly.
Sharia, might I inquire about something?
Why are you talking like that? I mean, it's cute, but it's freaking me out a little.
It's how Hubert talks. I thought if I did the same thing, you'd be more likely to answer. Sharia, if you're in love with Asbel, why don't you just tell him?
Where did you hear that?
The captain
Even
just
Sophie
told me
knows.
Yesterday.
I heard a scream. What's going on?
This doesn't involve you, Asbel. Get out of here.
Why? What did I do now?
She loves him, but she's angry. Is that what she meant about people being angry because they're sad? Feelings are difficult.
I know what you're thinking, Sharia. The more human-like she becomes, the more difficult her behavior can be to handle.
No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
Okay, that was a fantastic scene. I'm glad I ran over there. I just, in my head, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I already got this discovery, but let me just check. But, yeah, that is... I won't say the best part about the Tales games, but it's a really, really, really good part of the Tales games. It makes me happy. Alright, so I'm going to run back to Lhant, turn in my rusted nail, see if I can make the other thing they want, like the pudding and everything, just see whether that can be done, and I will... I guess, I don't know where I'll see you. I'm going to go to the capital next and just kind of cruise for side quests. And when I find an actual side quest, I'll show it to you, but when it's just like, oh, turn in these items, then I won't. Because that's silly. But yeah, I will find another 9 minutes or so of footage and
We've
use
been
that to
through a
cap off
lot
the episode.
today. Let's rest up and meet in the square tomorrow morning.
Oh, I guess we're
Sleep
resting
if you
now.
can. and make whatever preparations you require. Understood?
We're not going yet, Malik.
Understood.
You've been saying that the whole game, Asbel. Yes, it's giving me the option not to go straight to sleep, so I think I should take it up on that. Where did Hubert go? Why isn't Hubert in the room? Nothing in here. I'm going to get back into the habit of saving in different save slots, even though I'm pretty sure I already did it. But I did turn on my computer, so it's also playing sound, so I know the sound is actually still working. That freaked me out last time. So I don't have the animal. We do have the rusted nail, though. Oh, but wait. I'm going to wait and turn that in when I've got the whole party. I don't actually know if it'll count for everything. Will it let me leave? It will let me leave. Let's see what we can find. Just because this really feels like Suikoden did this as well. It'll have moments where where it like splits you up, and if you go exploring, you can find stuff out. That's just a turtle, though. That's not what I want. I'm assuming Sharia will be in her house. I have no idea where Malik and Pascal and Sophie would be. There's not an inn in this town. And I'm assuming they wouldn't be in Sharia's house because, well, I mean, why would they be in Sharia's house? There's a manor with plenty of room for them, but no. Anything up here? I feel like there should be something up there. I mean, they put this there, and it takes a little bit of time to go look. There should be an award up there for doing it. I know it's a discovery, but come on. Oh, and there's our flowers. Our flowers have bloomed. That may be all of them. I can't really tell. Sophie may be in here because that's where our flowers are. Sherry's not in her house. Huh. You know what? This may be a big old waste of time. Or not.
Sharia?
Bailey,
Hi, Bailey. What are you doing here?
doing up?
Are you really leaving tomorrow?
Yes, and don't try to stop me. It won't work.
Yes. Well, actually, I was thinking, see, when all this is over, I was wondering if...
Yes?
Oh, Bailey.
What is it?
You'll never get Sharia. Look at how badly rendered your
well,
hair
it's
is.
Come now, Bailey. Tell the poor girl what you're really thinking.
Raymond?
I'm sorry, what's going on here?
Miss Sharia, please hear me. I am mortified by the horrible things I did to you.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's all in the past, and
Your forgiveness shames me. Ever since you healed me, I have waited for the day when I could repay you.
Dude, Asbel is standing right over there, and he will lop your head
Beg
off.
of you, when this is over, come back to Strata with me. I shall build you a home worthy of a princess, and we will live in joy for the rest of our days. You will be a prisoner no more, my love. Instead, I shall be enslaved by you.
oh my goodness.
Come, Bailey. See if your words can sound half as sweet.
See if what? Now, wait, just look. Sharia, I came to ask if you would be the leader of our relief organization. Of course, I would try to help however I could, so, will you consider it?
I'm sorry. But I've had a lot of time to think recently, and I've learned what I truly want from my life. And unfortunately, that means I have to turn you both down. I'm sorry.
I suppose it would be rude to ask what it is that you truly want.
I didn't think Raymond was serious.
Sorry.
Come on, Raymond.
let's go. You embark on a great quest tomorrow, Sharia. You should get some rest.
Thank you, Bailey.
Well, that was a really touching and surprising scene that I was completely not expecting.
Take care of her, Asbel.
Hey! How long have you been standing there?
Oh, long enough to be plot convenient.
You're enslaving poor Raymond now?
Hey, stop that!
Sorry. So, hey, mind if I ask what you truly want? Whatever it is, I'd like to help.
Asbel. What about you? What are you going to do when this is over?
I want to help Lhant get back to normal. And I suppose I'll need to help Sophie. She's had nothing but painful memories her whole life. And now her home is gone on top of it. So I was thinking maybe she could just live here in Lhant. Then maybe I could, I don't know, give her some happy memories?
You said something like that before, right? About how you'd either help her get home or be with her for the rest of your life.
Huh? Yeah. I guess I did say that. But that was a long time ago. And I've learned it's not something I can do on my own.
Oh, good job, Asbel. You stumbled across the right
why.
words.
Look, I was thinking about continuing the relief work I was doing before.
No, you
I wanna
weren't.
travel the world and help those less fortunate than I.
I see. You really are an angel, Sharia.
Stop it.
All these selfless acts are gonna make me look bad. You know that, right?
Just take care of Sophie. Otherwise, I can't be held responsible for what happens.
Sharia, will you quit evading what you actually want?
I promise.
So...
You were so
I need to
close.
get some sleep. See you tomorrow.
I wonder if there's a scene like that for almost everybody, if I look around far enough. Although, man, Sharia, did you not pay attention to what he was saying? He just said he can't do it alone, he turned to you. Gah. Take an intelligence item or something. It is, I can find a little scene with everybody. This is awesome.
Pascal.
Just tinkering around with an idea. I thought it might come in handy tomorrow. Can you get that screwdriver for me, Poisson?
You have to fight tomorrow, Pascal. You should get some rest.
Well, we're doing a lot of side quests first, guys.
Probably, but it's more important that I go into battle without any regrets. So if I gotta stay up all night, then I'll just... Oh, crud. Now I need a wrench.
Why are you doing stuff here? Ah, Fourier.
Fourier! Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, I have been so worried about you.
Oh, I figured you'd forgotten about me.
Well, we tried to, but then you keep showing up in the plot.
You totally saved us back when we were in the shuttle. And you looked so cool, too. You were all like, shoop, shoop.
Naturally. Who do you take me for?
True, true. You are my big sister.
Are they actually sisters? I'm not sure, because we found out the Martians aren't actually related. But that was back when they were up on Fodra. I think they might actually be related now.
If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
Pascal, well, I guess someone has to keep an eye on you. Make sure you take baths and the like.
Hey, I take 2 baths a week now, whether I need them or not.
2 baths a week? How can someone be so brilliant in the lab and so clueless everywhere else? Poisson and I will finish up here. You go get some sleep. And take a bath.
But... No buts! Do you know how late it is?
Take a bath and get some sleep, or I'll dump a bucket of water on your head and strap you to the bed.
You okay, sis?
Sleep well, Pascal.
Do all the Martians have white hair? I'm just noticing that like all 3 of them
Let's get
do.
to work. We'll show the world what Martians are capable of.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll take care of everything. You two just worry about waking up on time.
Aw, thanks, guys. I better get to bed. Don't stay up too late, Asbel.
I won't.
I'll try. There's nothing more here, right? Okay, yeah, that was the same thing they just said. And anything over here? Nope. Theoretically, there still should be a scene with Sophie, Malik, and Hubert. And there's Malik. I am really glad I came out here and looked for him.
Still awake?
Obviously.
Yep. Captain Malik, I don't want Sophie or Richard to die.
Well, we're certainly going to try for that, and being that you're the hero of the game, we'll probably pull it
I want
off.
to save them both. Is that asking for too much?
It's important to feel compassion for others if you wish to save them. That is a lesson I learned too late. It's why I couldn't save Kurt. I don't want you to face that same regret.
Captain.
Never lose hope, Asbel. We can do this. We will do this. Let's just make sure everyone comes back safely.
Yes,
Wise
sir.
words. I mean, you have to be prepared for the worst, but you should plan for the best. Now, where would Sophie be? Maybe Sophie doesn't have a scene, because I'm not seeing her. This may be like when I was trying to find that one person in the casino, but I sure don't see Sophie anywhere. So, but that actually makes sense. I don't know what else they would have a scene with Sophie be about, because we just had a couple massive scenes with Sophie, so that could very easily be why she's not around. Or maybe she's right here.
Asbel?
It's late, Sophie. What are you doing up?
She's looking at the flowers.
When will the Sopharias become a blossom gale?
I don't know. We might have to ask my mother. She used to love tending the garden. Although, I don't think she's been here since Dad died.
Well, I'm sure she's
She
been out
says
of the
there's
house.
no one left to enjoy the flowers. I never knew my father liked flowers at all.
Can I ask something?
You sure can.
Are you sad that your father died?
Well, I think everyone's sad when their parents die.
It's complicated. I've been avoiding thinking about it. His death meant that we never got the chance to understand each other. I'm sure we'd have been able to if he was still around. So, yeah. You could say I'm sad about that. I guess I'm better at solving other people's problems than dealing with my own. Anyway, once everything's over, we'll come back here. Maybe then we'll be able to see the Blossom Gale.
When we come back.
Yeah, so we have to make sure we survive, right?
Man, you're really hammering this home, aren't you, Asbel?
I want to see the Blossom Gale with you. I mean it.
I know. I'd like that too. It's really late. You should get some sleep.
What about you?
I'll sleep soon, I promise. Good night, Sophie.
Okay. Good night.
That seems like a somewhat unnecessary scene, but again, that's primarily because they had so many scenes with Sophie earlier, and they'd reached that understanding.
We're all coming back. All of us.
Even Richard.
Including Sophie
There we
and
go.
Richard.
Man, I am so in tune with this game.
Is it really so crazy to hope?
No, hope is never crazy. Just don't stake too much on it. The moment you start giving up things that you have for things that you want is the moment you're going too far. You should work on sure things. So is Hubert in here? He is.
Can't sleep, Hubert?
I could ask the same of you.
You could, but I'm doing good things like talking to my
As
friends.
you're here, there's something we should talk about. When this is over, I'm going to ask the president of Strata to withdraw his forces from Lhant. If he agrees, You will become the Lord of Lhant in both name and deed. I trust you find this acceptable.
Only if you stay here.
Hubert, you would do that?
I've thought long and hard about who should be entrusted with Lhant, but in the end, you are the only real choice. However, at the moment, this idea ends with me. I do not know how the President will react.
Well, considering we're saving the world, I assume he'll react pretty well.
I understand, but I'm still grateful. Thank you.
The next time I visit Lhant, I'll come as family. After all, people will rest easier if someone is looking over your shoulder. You have no idea how much trouble it is having you as an older brother.
I can only guess.
Enough. I should rest.
Sleep well, Hubert.
Well, that's a nice touch.
I wonder if everyone else is asleep.
Interesting. I think I was supposed to find Hubert first, instead of last. However, there is one more person I want to check with before I end the episode. And that is a person that we haven't been spending a lot of time... Oh, well, there she is. I was just going to go find her.
Hubert, what are you doing here?
Is it wrong for a son to visit his mother?
No, not at all. I'm very pleased to see you.
Well, granted, you have kind of disowned
Would you
her
like
in the
some tea?
past.
Frederick has just brought back the most wonderful blend.
Tea would be wonderful.
Good. I'll go prepare some right away.
Thank you, Mother.
Oh, good. They're starting to kind of make up. But yeah, no, I was going to go find her too. Now I feel bad. I hope I don't interrupt their moment. Hi, puppy. Such a weird little thing. Can I? What was that? I don't think I can join you for tea. I don't think the game will let me. Okay, and with that, I will end the episode. Next time, we'll have a side quest extravaganza! Or, at the very least, we will spend a lot of time... I will spend a lot of time doing side quests, and you will spend not a lot of time watching it, because I'll only include the relevant bits. Unless there's just, like, a swarm of comments that says, no, show them all! Which, if you want to see them all, I'll show them, but I don't really think that's a good... I have no idea what that was, guys. Sorry. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Tune in next time for more Let's Play Tales of Grace's F with your host, Damiel SC. See you next time, guys.